Running a business comes with a lot of what-ifs. But luckily, there's a simple answer to them. Shopify. It's the commerce platform behind millions of businesses, including Thrive Cosmetics and Momofuku, and it'll help you with everything you need. From website design and marketing to boosting sales and expanding operations, Shopify can get the job done and make your dream a reality. Turn those what-ifs into... Sign up for your $1 per month trial at shopify.com/special offer.
Discover Catherine of Aragon's story before she was queen. Join our 6-week online course, Forging a Queen. Ticket sales close September 16th. For more info, there's a link in the show notes. Today we dive into the fierce and unforgettable story of Agnes Randolph, better known to history as Black Agnes. A noble woman with a sharp mind, fierce loyalty, and an unbreakable spirit, Agnes became a legendary defender of Scotland during the brutal wars of Scottish independence in the 14th century. Known for her fearless leadership during the siege of Dunbar Castle, she defied English forces with wit, courage, and unyielding resolve. This is the story of a woman who refused to yield when her country needed her most, and whose name still echoes in Scotland's history. I'm Rebecca Larson. Join me as we uncover Black Agnes. Born around 1312 in Scotland, Agnes was the daughter of Thomas Randolph, Earl of Moray, one of Robert the Bruce's most trusted companions in arms. She grew up in a world shaped by war and politics, steeped in loyalty to Scotland's cause for sovereignty. She married Patrick, 9th Earl of Dunbar, who at one time had leaned toward an alliance with England, but soon renewed his loyalty to Scotland, perhaps persuaded by his formidable wife. The Wars of Scottish Independence were a series of conflicts fought between Scotland and England from the late 13th through the mid-14th centuries. The trouble began after the death of King Alexander III in 1286, which left Scotland without a clear heir and plunged the realm into political crisis. King Edward I of England seized the opportunity, claiming authority over Scotland and demanding submission. The Scots resisted fiercely, determined to defend their independence. Agnes, remembered for her striking dark features and indomitable spirit, earned the nickname Black Agnes. By the 1330s, tension between England and Scotland had flared once again. Though the Scots had secured a decisive victory at the Battle of Bannockburn in 1314 and the Treaty of Edinburgh, Northampton, 1328, formally recognized Scotland's independence. The peace was short-lived. Robert the Bruce died in 1329, leaving his heir, David II, a boy of only 5 years old. The resulting power vacuum tempted Edward III of England to intervene, backing Edward Balliol, son of the former puppet king John Balliol. Balliol, aided by the disinherited Scottish nobles who had lost their lands under Bruce, briefly seized the throne in 1332, but was soon driven out. Edward III responded with a full invasion in 1333, capturing Berwick upon Tweed and winning a bloody victory at the Battle of Halidon Hill. By the mid-1330s, he was determined to tighten England's grip on Scotland, and in 1338, his forces targeted a key stronghold on the eastern coast, Dunbar Castle. At the time, Earl Patrick was away, leaving Agnes in command. Edward III sent one of his top commanders, William Montague, the first Earl of Salisbury, to take the fortress. Expecting a quick victory, Salisbury instead found himself facing one of the most defiant defenders in Scottish history. From the battlements, Agnes taunted the besieging soldiers and ordered her women to theatrically dust away the damage caused by the English siege engines using their kerchiefs. a gesture meant to mock the attackers. Chroniclers later claim that when the English rolled forward a massive battering engine, Agnes ordered a great stone to be dropped upon it, smashing it to pieces. Whether legend or truth, the story has endured as a symbol of her resourcefulness. When direct assault failed, Salisbury attempted to starve the defenders into submission. Yet a daring nighttime mission by Sir Alexander Ramsay of Dalhousie brought fresh provisions into the castle by boat, breaking the blockade. Salisbury even tried psychological warfare, threatening to execute Agnes's brother, the Earl of Moray, a prisoner of the English. According to tradition, Agnes coolly replied that if her brother were killed, she would inherit his lands, a statement as calculated as it was fearless. The siege dragged on for nearly 5 months. Despite hardship and dwindling supplies, Agnes refused to surrender. In June 1338, a truce was reached, and the English forces withdrew in defeat. Dunbar Castle remained in Scottish hands. Agnes's stand became legendary. Chroniclers celebrated her as a symbol of Scottish resistance, and her defiance was remembered as proof that courage is not bound by gender. She lived for roughly 3 more decades, maintaining her position and influence, though the details of her later life remain scarce. Amidst the battered walls of Dunbar, Agnes Randolph stood unbroken, a beacon of resilience in a time of war. Her story reminds us that some of the fiercest warriors in history are not those who charge into battle, but those who hold the gates.
The Disney Plus Hulu HBO Max bundle. Plans starting at just $16.99 a month.
No one will ever break us apart.
Catch Marvel Studios' Thunderbolts: The New Avengers on Disney Plus.
You can't escape the past.
Alien Earth on Hulu.
This ship collected monsters.
And Final Destination: Bloodlines on HBO Max.
Death is coming for our family.
The Disney Plus Hulu HBO Max bundle. Plans starting at $16.99 a month. All these and more streaming soon. Visit Disney Plus Hulu HBO Max bundle.com for details.
Get lost in the acoustic brilliance of 3D audio that surrounds you. Feel the embrace of the massage seats that adapt to your every move. Experience the warmth of a vehicle that welcomes you as you approach. We could tell you what makes a Lincoln SUV so extraordinary, but don't take our word for it. Take it on a test drive at the Lincoln Summer Invitation, with exclusive offers on now, only at your local Lincoln retailer.
Thanks for listening to Tudors, Dynasty, and Beyond. If you enjoyed the episode, please take a moment to follow or subscribe wherever you're listening so you never miss a new release. And if you loved it, leave a quick review. It helps more history lovers find the show. Want to support the podcast and get bonus content? Head to patreon.com/tudorsdynasty. You can also find the link in the show notes of this episode. Join the conversation with Rebecca on social media at Tudors Dynasty. Until next time.